Well, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video. We are switching it up today. We're not going for trout. We're going for pretty much anything else. I've come to this little creek right here that actually runs right through the middle of town. And there's actually a road right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the creek actually runs underneath the road and out here. And I've actually been fishing for about an hour now, and we've caught some pretty nice fish, some jumbo gills, some bass, and we're cooking whatever we catch. I'm not done. We're gonna keep fishing. I just thought I'd do an intro right now. As far as my setup goes, I got a 4' 6" ultralight rod with my Fun Flame spinning reel, spooled up with some 4-pound line. I'll leave this reel linked in the description below. It's been doing really well for me. And feel free to use my promo code BNT15 for 15% off. But yeah, I'm gonna keep fishing. Hopefully we catch some more biggins. Stay tuned. Oh, there was a bite. There was a bite, first bite of the day. It's probably just a little bluegill or something. You never know. Could have been a 5-pound bass. Oh, there was another bite. I'm getting bit clear back up under there. But they just feel like little machine gun bites, you know, like tap, tap, tap. Oh my goodness, there was another one. There we go. There's a fish. There's a fish. Ooh, what do we got? Little largemouth. Little largemouth bass. Check that out, folks. First fish of the day is a little bass. Now, we could cook that guy. He's a little small. We could get a couple forkfuls of meat. First one of the day, though, he's lucky. We're gonna let him go. There he goes. Feels good to be on the board, though. It's the first bass I've caught in a while. Let's see if there's a bigger one down there. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Looks like another little bass. Yep. Another little largie. There we go. Take that all day. This one's even a little bit smaller than the other one, so we'll let him go. I'm not opposed to keeping a bass. I mean, if you are going to keep a bass, it's best to do it in the winter, because that's when the water's coldest, and that's when they taste the best. But, you know, I'd like to get a crappie or a catfish even, something like that. All right, I got a little Mep spinner tied on. We're gonna see what we can get with this. Let's throw it up there. See if there's anything sitting in the shallows. Oh, there we go. There's a fish. There's a fish. Another little bass. Another little largie. I just threw it up upstream a little bit where it's a lot shallower. We got a nice chunky bass, biggest one. Look at that sucker. I think it's shaped like a football. Golly, this is fun. Forgot how much fun bass fishing is. Chunky little dude. Just toss him back. Oh, there we go. There we go. Something nice stopped it. What do we? Oh, he came off. Dude, that felt like the biggest one for sure. Oh my gosh, that was either a big bass, catfish maybe. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Oh, there we go. There we go. Something crushed it. Doesn't feel too big. Probably just another little bass. Yep, another little largie. I actually switched again. Got this little swim bait on a jig head because I wasn't getting any more bites with the spinner. And I was like the 3rd or 4th cast with this little guy. Just that little dude right there. Smallest bass of the day. Later. All right, come on. Where's the bluegill? Where's the crappie? All right, well, I'm not really getting any more bites on this side of the road. So we're gonna take a little walk. Journey to the other side. What's crazy is we're probably walking over 10-pound catfish right now. Maybe even 10-pound bass, you just don't know. All right. Come down here. All right. See what's over here. Oh, there we go. First cast fish. What do we got? Little bass. Little largy. I mean, if this is all we catch today, we're gonna have to keep one, because I am cooking something, I'll tell you that. Oh, I just got hit by something. There's a carp right there. There's a pretty decent carp. There we, oh, just missed one. Oh, there was one. There was one. There he is, there he is. Dude, another little bass. There's probably just tons of these little guys down there. Later, dude. There we go. There we go. Another one of these. Gosh, they're super pretty. There we go, crushed it. This one feels a little nicer. Still not huge, yeah, just another bass. A little bit bigger though. And what is that, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I have no idea. Bloop. There we go, hooked up. Bass. Largemouth bass. Cool, cool. All right, folks, so I've been using jigs, spinners, swim baits for the past like hour. I've caught a good handful of bass, but now I'm just gonna go with a piece of a worm on a jig head, throw it under there, and see what I can get. Anything will hit a worm. Got him, there we go. Got him, what do we got? Please be, oh, it's a bluegill. It's a bluegill. Look at that. Something we can cook. Look at that, finally, dude. We've been catching bass, and I'm not complaining about that, but I was just hoping we could get a panfish of some sort that we could eat. And there we go, bluegill. Take a little rock here and send him good night. All right, there he goes. We'll just set him right there for now. We need at least 2 other little bluegill to make a meal. Or a crappie, green sunfish, white bass, something like that. It would be cool to have multiple species to cook up. Oh shoot, I got a fish. I got a fish and I didn't even know it. I just had a bunch of slack in my line. This is a little largemouth. We'll let him go. Oh, there's one, there's one. Got him. Got him. Oh, this feels like a nicer fish. This might be the biggest fish. Yep, it is. It is. I don't know if it's a, oh, it's a big bluegill. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking giant dinner plate bluegill. Oh baby, look at that sucker. Oh my gosh. Giant freaking panfish. That is one of the biggest bluegill I've caught in my life. Look at that. Look at that freaking gill. He did swallow it, so I mean, we're keeping him. And that's why it's fun to use night crawlers. You just throw it under there and you don't know what you're gonna get. That is a giant gill. One of the biggest I've ever caught. When you can lip a bluegill, you know it's pretty good size. And he's gonna be tasty. And there we go, we'll just set him next to our other one. 2 good sized bluegill, I'm probably only gonna keep 1 more. All right, toss her back down. There we go. There we go, looks like another big bluegill. Yep, it is. It is. I don't know if I want to keep this one though. I'm gonna let this one go. I mean, we have 2 bluegill. I'll probably keep another one eventually, but I want to keep trying for a crappie or something else. So we'll just toss this guy back. There he goes. Oh, there's one. There's one. Got him, hooked up. Oh, it's nice, whatever it is. Big, oh, it's another big bluegill. That's another giant bluegill. Holy cow. I come out in the main area, first cast, we get another giant gill. Oh my gosh. It's just another beast. That is a massive bluegill. Cool, cool. I'm gonna just toss him back. Whew. See you later, buddy. Just toss her back down. It's not too deep out there. It's probably like 2 feet at the most. Oh, another one just grabbed it. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a little bass. It's a little bass. I'm just tossing it out right there. It's a couple feet deep. And man, almost instantly, we're getting smoked. Oh, got him. Got him. Another big old gill. You know, bluegill are almost more fun to catch than bass. I don't know what it is. They just fight so hard. They're beautiful. Underrated sport fish for sure. There we go. Oh, little guy. Little bluegill. This is the smallest bluegill we've caught today. Look how pretty they are. Golly. There he goes. Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh my gosh, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. He just took it and ran with it. That's a giant gill. Giant gill. This might be the biggest one. He's fighting like it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh baby. I don't know if that's quite as big as that other one we caught. It's probably really close. Now we've got 3 nice bluegill. It's gonna make a good little meal. All right, folks, it's time to clean some bluegill. We got 2 giants right there and then that little guy. This guy right here, it's gotta be one of the biggest bluegill I've ever caught. I mean, that thing is just a giant. I've only filleted bluegill or non-trout a few times, so I'm probably not gonna be too good at it. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I messed that up big time. All right, now for this giant. I'm just trying to cut around those rib bones and get as much meat as I can. I really don't want to mess this one up. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed and embarrassed in my fillet job of those gills. It's not like a trout. I'm not used to filleting bluegill. But we got most of the meat. There we go though. Some good looking meat. We're gonna be doing some tailgate cooking this evening. We got our bluegill fillets right there. I just patted them dry. We did get quite a bit of meat. I'm happy with it. For today's recipe, we're gonna try something I've never done. First of all, we got some New Orleans seasoned fish fry. Never tried that kind before. And then we have here some yellow mustard. I have heard, and I've actually seen a couple other videos of people doing this. Instead of using like an egg to fry your fish in, you coat them with mustard and then coat them with the fish fry. And that's supposedly really good, especially for white meat fish. It sounds kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess the first thing we'll do, we'll take our mustard, we'll just throw some in this bag. And then we'll take our fillets, beautiful bluegill. I just ended up cutting that whole section of rib bones out right there because it was just not even worth it. It was too much of a pain to try to cut the rib bones out and just save a thin strip of meat. So I just cut them out completely. Just drop them in like that. That's a good size one. That's from the big guy. So there we go. We'll just mix that around, try to get them all coated. So we'll let them sit in that mustard. Meanwhile, take our breading. Oh, good job. Throw a little oil in there. So our fish have been sitting in the mustard for a minute. Now we'll just go ahead and transfer them in the fish fry. Look at that. That's a lot of mustard. We'll just do a few at a time. I'll shake them up. Oh yeah, it's ready. All right, bluegill going in. Oh, it smells like mustard, dude. I'm excited to try this. It's been like a year since I've had bluegill, and then trying them with a new recipe. All right, I think we can take this batch off. Little bluegill nuggets. That looks good. Looks good, smells good. We'll let those cool, and then in the meantime, we'll throw these ones in. There we go, mustard bluegill let's try it out. Here we go. Hey, that ain't bad. That mustard flavor really comes through. Anytime I've ever eaten fish from that body of water, it's always a little bit fishy. Maybe it's just the way bluegill are, but I've had bluegill out of there a few times and they're always just a little bit fishy, but that mustard flavor covers it up almost completely. I like this a lot. This is the best bluegill I've ever had. I've only had bluegill like 4 times, but still. I wish I would have caught some other kind of species. We caught some largemouth. One, none of them were really big enough to keep. We could have if we really wanted to, and we couldn't find any crappie either. Well, that was really tasty. Definitely gonna be trying that with some trout. I think it'll be really good on trout too. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Fun day, caught some bass, caught some chunky bluegill. Haven't done that in a while, so it's nice to kind of change it up. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.